Simplers. I was thinking about the video and occurred to me that I could uh, share a couple more hints here. So, first of all, I committed a mistake yesterday. I should have painted my columns in the correct way to maintain consistency. So, this is the first thing that I'll do because I want my sheet to be as consistent as possible. But then I decided to do a couple of tricks that could help you um, doing neat things with your SpreadSimple site. And the first example that I'm going to share with you is, for example, if you don't want a particular entry to appear on your site. So let's say I don't want Hillary Knight to appear on my SpreadSimple site. So I'm going to create here um, a sheet called column called uh, height. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set if here on this value of BMI, which is what is leading to the rank, what is leading to the order that I'm going to present. So I'm going to set a value here, and I'm looking for Hillary. Was that the name that I said? Hillary Knight. So let's head to Hillary. Hillary Knight, there she is. And I want her to be hidden from the list. So I'll put hide here, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'll take advantage of this BMI value, which is the driver for it, and I'll put a if here. So if this cell of Hillary, let's see where it is, and it should be the R. If R63 equals to hide, and I'll use the same caption here, hide, then this should be empty, else it will calculate the value there. So did you notice when I done that, when I did that, the value of BMI for Hillary is gone, and I can copy the formula through the whole line here, the whole column here, and then every time I don't want someone to, oh, sorry, I just hit everyone. I'm going to copy the formula, I'm sorry. There we go. So every time uh, there is hide in column R, um, you won't display the BMI. So I'm painting this in the different value in different color because I want to make sure that when I come back to this sheet, like months ahead, that I'll be able to understand that this is a different source of information. So if I head back to my SS base and I look for Hillary, there's no Hillary anymore. She's gone. Another interesting thing that you could do, for example, if you want to present uh, your let me set the zone here so it's easier for you to see. If you want to present in a different order, you could just do a quick trick and use max here and then check out what's the largest value on this page. And if this returns these empty values, this is just because you were adding numbers here that don't have values, and you could take advantage of Google Sheets formulas to solve this. So what I'm going to do is I'll put another if here. So heading back to the beginning, if this ID, and this is A5. If A5 is empty, then empty. Else, run the formula. And I'll just close the parentheses here, and there's a value here. And if I move down, you'll see that if I paste it here, this didn't work. Okay, no problem. So let me check one thing here. This should work. But it's not working. Okay, no problem. So let me try another thing. If it's smaller than 1, then it's empty. Oh, it didn't work. If it's, oh, that's interesting. But no problem. We can use a different trigger here. So let's check uh, if not a not A, but let's check the BMI, which is driving our results. If Q is smaller than 1, so if Q 101 smaller than 1, there we go. So what I'm doing, I'm checking if there is a BMI, and if it's smaller than 1, then it will return empty. So let's paste the formula and head back to the SS page and see how this goes. Um, Now, oh, I know. I'm doing something wrong because I changed the value here for the max value, and then I should like remove one here. And then I'll just copy it down to the end of my table and paste. So I have a reverse order in this case. So I'm running all the way from the largest one to the smallest one. So by this time you understood how these things works, and here we have again, I believe, the same value for 15. So I should increase that salt variation that I'm building randomly here. So I'll put random between 100,000 and divided by 100,000. So there's a little back and forth, and oh, there we go again. We have uh, a problem with the value 15, and I'm not sure why this is happening, and I'll stop recording here because this is a minor problem, but you got the feeling. Another interesting thing is for you to notice that since I'm, for example, the formula is consistent, okay, since I'm missing a value here, uh, the sorting solves this problem. So, oh, probably she was the 15. Hmm, I don't know. There is something weird here going on. All right, I'm back. I just figured out the problem. I was referencing to the wrong cell there. So I'm just pasting the whole uh, formulas again. And now this should work. So I have 15 back. Um, there's a nice thing about using this ranking to sort your sheets, because as you noticed, when we set the height variable there, we had a sort of missing line here because VLOOKUP was not able to find this value because it's empty. And This serves for the same purpose as if you, for example, have a missing line on your variables sheet. So if you, for example, is doing a scraping and for whatever reason you have a missing line, or you skip it a URL, or you just don't want to show it, you won't have like a empty card in the middle of your site. So this is a good solution to organize and be sure that you present a complete site on SpreadSimple. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this extended version of my hints and enjoy. Build nice sites.